Okay, that's what it's gonna be right now. So yeah, I was talking about how like I can't sleep. Lots on my mind. But like yeah, then I started going through social media, you know. Sometimes it's great because it keeps you informed what's going on in the world. But specifically for me, I was on one of my other pages because I have 3 Instagram pages and a couple hidden pages, if y'all never knew. But I was on another page, and you know, when you're on another page, like it gives you different things on your home page or whatever. It gives you different people to follow and, you know, different videos to see. And pretty much I was on my other page, and all the thing that I must have liked something with dance on that page because it just gives me everything dance across the world. And just looking at dance across the world, like I just feel so behind. I just feel like I have nothing to offer anymore. I definitely physically am unable to do so many things now because I haven't been training. I don't have the funds to train, not even to take a class on the regular to improve my stamina and my flexibility, and you know, stay on top of the things that I used to be learning. And so it just gets it just gets discouraging. I'm discouraged, like, and like I don't even feel like I have enough to offer, like movement wise, anymore. Like I have a great ear for music. That ain't never gonna change. Like I'm not to toot my own horn. I'm the bomb.com when it comes to musicality and hearing music and being able to tell a story via via movement that I've either been given or, you know, just like something I've randomly created. But as far as movement, when I'm looking at contemporary and when I'm looking at modern and when I'm looking at ballet and jazz and musical theater, like all those things that I love so much because I just love dance. I just like I was even thinking for a minute, like, oh, Deanna, apply for a grant. Maybe you can, like, you know, put together something. But that comes with not having access to space, access to dancers, like dancers who actually want to learn from me in that way anymore. Like I've fallen off so much. Like where like I used to be this sought after artist, teacher first, of course, but then like me getting all these opportunities and then building Move Deeper helped me to create. I was inspired to create by the dancers I was around, by the humans I was around, by the interactions I was having on a regular basis, the connections I was making. And now that I don't have that, like I feel like I'm fighting to be creative because I have to, you know, I have to serve. I actually, because I have to make the bare minimum of money for transit and food. That's pretty much all it is right now. Like the bare minimum. So that means that like if I teach a class and there are 3 people that come or even less, then just imagine if you don't know how pay by the head goes. Like, I'm not making shit. I'm not making shit. Like, I can post all day that, like, oh, I'm teaching this class and this class and this class, and, you know, post myself dancing and stuff like that. And just the fact that I have so many videos that, like, I can make it look like I have something going on. But the reality is that y'all already know this. Like, financially, I am in, like, scarcity. I can't do the things that I want to do. And I'm fighting every single day to stay afloat. I'm fighting every single day to figure things out. And it's hard to heal and then also stay productive and then also try to fight your way out of scarcity and still be in survival mode and still try to make an impact and still try to inspire other people to be their best selves. Like, it gets overwhelming. It gets too much. But yeah, back to the subject at hand. I just honestly, to be honest with y'all, like, I just feel like I don't have anything to offer anymore because I can't work on myself the way that I want to physically and not having access to space where I can roll around on the floor, run around, you know, improv, like, create, figure things out. Like, it's just unsettling. It's saddening. It's all the words. They go into that box of shit. But yeah, my room is pretty much this. I'm sitting on my bed right now. And then in front of me is the chair that I have this phone on. And then, like, in front of the chair is just where I hang my clothes. And that's all the space I have. And I'm doing my best with what I have. But I don't have much. And this is not a sympathy video. This is a raw and honest, this is my reality video. I wish I had more to offer movement wise. I wish I had more to offer other people. Because the only thing that I have to offer, I feel, is my past, you know, just being able to teach because I've done it for so long. The skills I developed there. But what I'm saying is that it hasn't progressed. Like, I'm still reaching out of my back pocket because I have tons of choreo, old choreo. I have tons of videos. I have tons of teaching not methods, but like phrases, little phrases, like for across the floor, for center, for warm up. But all of that changes based off of who's in the room because I go off of energy. So pretty much I'm using old shit is what I'm trying to say. And I could literally use all of my old shit and nobody would know. Literally. I can even never choreograph anything again and use my old shit. But I'm not growing. I'm not growing in my art. I'm not growing in my art. So I until I'm out of this state, I don't know how I'm going to be more than what I am right now. Creative wise, movement wise, choreographically, like, and definitely without opportunity, I'm unable to even see what is possible. So yeah, comparison kicks in for me on a normal basis. And before I started mental health talks, like, I actually didn't know what imposter syndrome was until I started talking to people and then started doing some research myself. But I definitely feel like an imposter at this point in my life. It's like my past life never happened. It's like that artist I was, like, in LA, and the artist I was, like, when I first moved to New York, like, it's like it never happened. And the recognition and, you know, the popularity of who I was as a teacher in my hometown, oh, that's fell off. That's fallen off. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It was so long ago. Nobody cares. Even the company I used to work for, I won't name the name, they don't even follow me anymore. That's how far I've fallen off, because they don't even follow me anymore. They stopped following me, like, I think in 2023, and that broke me. Like, it broke me, and I was like, wow. That's when I knew that things would be different. And I don't even think it's 2023. I think it was before that, honestly. Probably when I started speaking up about shit. Probably like around 2021. But yeah. So what am I leaving you guys with tonight? I guess the educator in me wants you guys to know that it's okay to name what you're feeling. I'm naming what I'm feeling. How, like, I'm not at my best. Well, let's break it down even simpler. Feeling discouraged, feeling sadness, feeling low self-esteem. And there's many, many more, but what I name, I want it to be exactly correlated to what I'm actually feeling. I don't want to just be like sad, you know what I mean? There's another name, you know what I'm saying? Like, the inability to move up. I don't know what one word is to describe that, but it's okay to name what you were feeling when you're feeling it, and sit with it, because I'm definitely going to have a cup of tea and sit with these feelings. All right, peace out, y'all.